We've seen Ferran Torres since he came to Barcelona. Obviously we didn't know Ferran Torres was gonna be as bad for Barcelona as he's been. But I'm gonna say something. Eddie Garcia has improved on the fleek, right? Mm-hmm. He comes in, he does his work. He's okay with being a substitute, right? Yeah. And then Rafinha has tremendously improved on the fleek.
He's stepped up a lot.
Okay,
yeah.
We can't say that about Ferran Torres.
He's the only one, bro.
He's the only one. Technically speaking, that if you look at the players that Fleek has improved, Ferran Torres has not been there.
No.
And let's talk about Ferran Torres real quick, bro. Do you still keep trusting Ferran Torres? I mean, we obviously don't.
Hell no. That's a big hell no, bro. I honestly, after what I saw at I guess Atletico Madrid, bro.
And when we talked about Ferran Torres prior to Atletico de Madrid.
Yeah.
When we talk about Ferran Torres, the reason why we bash on Ferran Torres is for two reasons, right? One, he did cost Barcelona 55 million, close to maybe 60 million euros. That's one, right? Well, actually, there's three reasons. Two, he's been giving a lot of chances, right?
Oh yeah.
He got coached under Pep Guardiola. He got coached by Luis Enrique, and he got coached by Xavi and Luis de la Fuente, right? His four coaches. Now,
and now Fleek.
And now Fleek. And now Fleek 5, right? Now, if you look at Ferran Torres, has he given you a memorable moment for Barcelona to be like, hey, you know what? Yeah, this guy deserves to start. Besides the Borussia Dortmund, right?
He's the only one, bro.
That's the only time. And then besides that, remember I told you, the only thing I remember Ferran Torres for Barcelona before the Borussia Dortmund, besides him, because people are like, well, he scores goals. Yeah, he scores. He comes as a player's attire. But when the time really matters, right? When there's pressure, when Barcelona were down 2-0 for against Atletico de Madrid in the Copa del Rey, let's not forget that he had a chance to himself tie the game. One, the way he shoots the ball before, bro, technically speaking, he's a professional player, right? Professional, yeah. So he has so much space to keep going, right? That's one. He shoots right to the goalie. Second, maybe Lewandowski would have never caught up to that ball because, Ferran is faster. But point is, whatever, all merit to Ferran Torres for getting there, but that's his job, He gets there, and then what does he do? He misses it. And then we were talking about, like, man, it could have been literally 2-2 for Barcelona right now.
I'll tell you this much, bro. If it wasn't for Ferran Torres, Barca would have won that game.
In my opinion, I agree.
Barca would have won that game against Atletico Madrid, bro. It's because this is the thing, bro. Okay. 55 million you cost, right? I don't know how much you're getting paid, but apparently he's in the top 10 highest salary at Barcelona, right? Yeah. For you to miss that chance, bro, against Atletico Madrid, 1-1. Basically sitters, bro, that in my opinion, an average number 9 should be able to score for you, bro. Or, at the very least, make the goalkeeper struggle more.
I wouldn't even say an average number 9, bro. Let's just say an average winger.
Average striker, bro.
Forward, yeah. Winger, whatever.
Average forward, average attacker.
Yeah.
Would be able to go ahead and cause more trouble right there, bro. The first one that he missed, the sitter, 1-1, bro. He didn't have a block in front of him.
No.
Who did he have in front of him?
He had the substitute goalkeeper that has put him pressure on a block.
There you go, right? A youngster, bro. An inexperienced goalkeeper that, in my opinion, was also nervous in that game.
Yeah, he was. You can tell.
He was nervous in that game, bro. And then Ferran Torres, bro, that 1-1 that he has and the way he misses it, bro. And then, it's crazy because, before that game, we even said, we actually gave him the benefit of the doubt, remember? We said, we should start Ferran Torres because Lewandowski has been slow. He's been slacking off. He hasn't been scoring or whatnot. Maybe let's go. We said that we would throw in Ferran Torres to start against Atletico Madrid. Remember? We said that. But bro, every single time.
I think this proved the reason why, though.
This proved the reason why he doesn't start, and this proves
he shouldn't start.
And he shouldn't start, and this is the reason why I believe, in my opinion, that Ferran Torres should leave Barcelona ASAP.
Yeah,
as soon as possible. I don't know what they see in him, bro. I don't know if he does something magical on a training ground. I don't know if maybe, like I told you in prior videos, I think he has somebody inside the club that he knows. That's my opinion, bro. He must know somebody in the club, or this Spanish bias that maybe Barcelona have towards Spanish players. Because there's just no way, bro, that you're gonna get so many chances under so many different coaches, and you don't exploit those opportunities. You don't take advantage of those opportunities. You don't go ahead and cement yourself as a starting striker. What's the reason why Lewandowski keeps on starting, bro? A 37-year-old striker.
It's because he has no competition.
It's because he doesn't have competition. It's because Ferran Torres cannot bench him. That's just the truth. And in my opinion, bro, Ferran Torres does not belong at a club like Barca. Just like we talked about, Anthony didn't belong at Man U, and he's doing better at Betis.
Yeah.
That's where Ferran Torres belongs, bro. Ferran Torres, in my opinion, belongs at a club like Real Betis, Valencia, Villarreal, maybe at
Napoli if you want to go to the Italian league.
You know, those clubs that are not fighting for the title, that just want to fight for European, for European position. You know, that's what they're trying. Maybe the top 7, right? Maybe the top 10. They want to be there. You know, those kind of clubs. But he doesn't belong at Barca, bro. And then also, what I want to talk about, remember the post that I sent you on Instagram?
Which one?
Where supposedly they had offered Barca Julian Alvarez.
Oh, yes.
They offered Barca Julian Alvarez. They even told, I think it was going to cost
5 years planned.
It was going to be a 5-year payment plan, okay? And it was going to be a total of 25 million, bro, for Julian Alvarez. And what did Barca choose? Barca actually chose Ferran Torres. Why? Because he's Spanish, bro. That's what I'm telling you. If he wasn't Spanish, bro, in my opinion, Ferran Torres would not be there right now.
Well, I will say that I believe that Xavi gave him way too many chances, right? Because let's not forget, let's rewind, right? People might be thinking that we're talking about Ferran Torres just because of this season. No. Let's go back to last season when Xavi was there, right? Mm-hmm. Let's not forget that Xavi he chose one, Ferran, over Ansu Fati.
Yep, that's true.
Right? 2, he was constantly subbing out Rafinha for Ferran Torres, and sometimes he would even start Ferran Torres over Rafinha. And up to then, at the end of the season, there was no way that anybody could have said Ferran Torres is Barcelona's natural winger.
Nope.
Because he wasn't. He couldn't even take control of that position.
Nope.
And I feel that if you look at, for example, when he comes in and he does to Barcelona, 70th minute, 80th minute, maybe whatever, when the opponent players are tired, he'll score a goal, like I said. But do you really need a 55 million euro player?
You don't need that
for that, or the top, like you said, top 10 salary cap player at Barcelona to be doing that, to be a substitute player? No, you don't, because then you know what? At that point, you might as well just run in with somebody from La Cantera, from La Masia.
Yeah.
Why not put Paul Victor mejor?
Yeah, true. Or that's true. Or why not have just stuck with Ansu Fati?
Yeah, and you know what? That's the thing about another thing too, right? Maybe yes, Ansu Fati. Maybe in training, Flick sees more. Obviously, we're just pretty much talking like outside sources. But what I mean is like the same way they freeze Ansu Fati, in my opinion, bro, they should do the same thing with Ferran Torres to give him a reality check. Because sometimes the interviews he gives too, he just had a recent interview. He said, "I love the haters because it gives me an opportunity to shut their mouths." I'm like, dude, what do you mean?
He talks a lot, huh?
He talks a lot, bro. The celebrations, the thing that he shut their fans
the audacity, bro. It's like, and this is the thing, bro. Like, for you to be doing all that crap that you're doing, right? It means that you're at the top of your game.
Yeah.
You're scoring goals left and right. And it also means that you're not choking in front of goal in those 2 1-on-1s that he had against Atletico Madrid.
Yeah.
Yeah, he couldn't even do that. So, that's the thing, bro. Like, I just don't understand why so many opportunities for a player like Ferran Torres, bro, where in my opinion, he just doesn't belong there, dude.
And I would never understand how people actually defend Ferran Torres, because people might say like you guys are hating on Ferran Torres, but no, like I said, we've watched Ferran Torres since he came to Barcelona. Whether he was going to be good or bad, obviously every player that comes to a club, there's a risk of that.
Yeah,
right?
Of course.
But the problem is that now you're talking about how long has Ferran Torres been there for? 4 years? 5 seasons?
Yeah, bro, since 2021.
Can somebody actually go ahead and say, who watches Barcelona every game, say Ferran Torres deserves to start?
No.
Either winger or false 9? No, I can't say that. So let's not forget that he did cost 55 million. Let's not forget that he is getting paid pretty well at Barcelona. He's in the top 10 players for sure. And let's not forget that at the end of the day, he is, technically speaking, filling the spot for maybe someone from La Masia who can probably do more. Obviously, like I said, when Paul Victor started the preseason, he seemed pretty good, But unfortunately, maybe Flick sees more. He doesn't start him. He doesn't play him.
That's what I'm saying,
He also doesn't play Ansu Fati.
Is he seeing something? Does Ferran Torres do something in a training?
Look, bro, I'll be honest with you.
That we don't see, or
I'll be honest with you. I'm not Barcelona's coach, of course, right? But as someone who watches Barcelona, I can tell you easily that there's a way where, technically speaking, if everybody is there at Barcelona, not injured, Ferran Torres wouldn't even be in the bench. Not yet, he'll be in the bench, but he wouldn't even come off the bench.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you look at, for example, I'd rather put Pedri as a cam, Casado next to De Jong. And Olmo as a false 9, if given that you want to give Lewandowski rest, right? Otherwise, you stay with the same formation how he's playing, you know, and then you put Lewandowski as your number 9, and then you can even possibly think about putting Paul Victor as a substitute, or putting Fermin as a cam, Gavi as a cam. Those are the type of players that in my opinion, will for sure start over Ferran Torres. Let's not forget that Gavi and Xavi also played as a left winger. Yeah. And I told you about this too. That was another thing that I told you. I remember I said, it's so embarrassing that a player that costs Barcelona 55 to 60 million euros as a natural winger is getting his position taken by somebody like Gavi, who's not a natural winger.
Yeah, that's true.
Because why? Xavi probably at some point realized that, you know what, I can't depend on Ferran Torres.
And you know what? To top it off, bro, this is the funniest thing ever, and this is the audacity this guy has, bro. To go ahead and miss a preseason.
Oh, yeah.
Missed the preseason, right?
Yeah.
Say he doesn't want to go to the Olympics.
He turned down the Olympics.
He turned down the offer to go to the Olympics because he wants to focus on Barca.
Yeah. And he didn't even go to the preseason.
And he didn't even go to the preseason for Barca, bro. Who does this guy think he is, dude?
And let's not forget, right? People might be like, well, yeah, of course he played the Euros. Okay.
What? He didn't play anything, bro. All he went to do was just come in as a sub and choke.
And let's not forget this too, right?
The one-on-one, real quick, I always remember that, bro. The one-on-one that he had. What was it against? Was it against France or against England?
I think it was against England, right? When he
had that one-on-one, bro. And then remember when he was running, bro. And I even told you
he's gonna miss it.
I was like, he's gonna miss it, bro. He's gonna miss it. And bam. Because you can tell in his body language, bro. The guy is not confident. He's just all talk, bro. He loves to talk, though. Talking about, I love my haters. I love when people talk about me. Bro, really? Are you serious? Give us a number to your psychologist, please. Give us a number to your psychologist because the psychologist is doing a hell of a job. That psychologist really is doing a hell of a job.
Someone said that Ferran.
Because you know he has a psychologist.
Yeah, right? I know. Because he said that the pressure got to him a lot.
Yeah, and you know he will go to the locker room and cry and whatnot. What a pussy! I have to say it, bro. Honestly, dude, like, nah, bro, hell no. His psychologist, honestly, I give props to his psychologist, bro, because that psychologist is doing a hell of a job to make him think that, hey, you know what? No, you're doing a good job. Those are just haters. Don't worry about that. They're just hating on you. They don't really see the potential in you. I want that psychologist in my life, bro. Seriously.
And you remember that he said when he finished that psychology, you know, because like you said, right? So we learned that obviously under his first or second season at Barcelona, he said the pressure got to him, so he went to psychiatrist, whatever, you know. Now, then he says that he came back, right? That new season, I think it was his third or second season, whatever, like I said, I'm not too sure. But he comes back and he says that he has this like shark mentality. That's what he said.
That's where he got the name from.
And it
self-proclaimed shark.
And someone cracked me up because I was looking at the comments, you know, with Ferran Torres. And then I always say that someone said, that's no shark, that's a goldfish. That's a goldfish. Because it's true, bro.
And that's where supposedly the self-proclaimed shark nickname came from, right? And not only that, but then that's where his celebration started coming from. I would, if I had the option to bring Neymar back or go for Nico Williams, right? Because there's no number 9 at Barca because of Ferran Torres, bro. That's the reason why. Ferran Torres.
But do you think that Barca sells Ferran Torres in the summer?
I would let go of Ferran Torres for free. As a matter of fact, this is what I would do, okay? I will sell either Christensen, right? Or who can Barca sell? Christensen.
Let's say Ansu Fati, maybe.
Maybe sell Ansu Fati. And whatever team picks up any of those players, I will give them Ferran Torres for free. As a box, as a thank you. In the box, nicely wrapped up, and with a bow on top. And a very big letter say, thank you very much for solving this problem for us.
So that's what I would do. You will do like a buy one, get one free.
Yeah, buy one, get one free offer. That's what I would do.
But you know, you gotta be careful, bro, because Ferran Torres says we're haters. People who criticize him, and he says, you know, they he loves to shut their mouths, you know, because they talk a lot, and you know, he always responds in a pitch. You know.
And what would you do if he does score in a Champions League final, though, bro?
Hey, you know what? If he does, I'm still celebrating.
I'll be happy. Yeah. But still, get out, bro. I'll be happy, but get out.
Even if you score in the Champions League, okay, good, Ferran Torres, I'm happy. You won the Champions League, whatever. But get the hell out, because we're not gonna forget what you've also been doing for the last 4 or 5 months, and especially if Barcelona can get money off of him.
Yeah, I say sell him. I say sell him or loan him out. Preferably sell him. I don't think a club will
sell him. I wouldn't loan him out. Sell him.
I honestly don't think a club will pay more than 15 max. I would say 20 million for him, bro.
I would, yeah.
Maybe 25.
25, 30, I would say.
Maybe
Tops.
25, but
Depending on how he finishes the season.
But you're not getting your 55 million back. That's
No.
that's you're not getting that back. So yeah, I would say Barca just sell him
And
and
like I said,
move on from him.
the reason why we talk and we bash about Ferran Torres is for simple reasons. He cost the club 55 to 60 million when Barcelona were broke.
Mm-hmm.
He's had so many chances to kind of solidify himself in one of those starting spots. He doesn't. And then when the truth matters, besides the Dortmund, right? Besides the Dortmund, people cannot go ahead and say and pinpoint, oh, because of Ferran Torres, Barcelona have won so many games. On the contrary, we can say, like we said, right? Against Atletico de Madrid, he had 2 clear chances to score.
On the contrary, we can say that because of Ferran Torres, Atletico Madrid have a chance of eliminating Barcelona in the Copa del Rey.
Yeah.
They have a chance of getting Barcelona in the Copa del Rey because Ferran Torres.
Bro, Lewandowski comes and scores a goal in like
Yeah,
5 minutes of being into the pitch, 10 minutes. So then, obviously, you're the coach. You're like, yeah, you know what? Lewandowski should start.
I don't even think he came in as a sub for him.
Who?
Ferran Torres.
I don't even know, to be
What
honest.
pisses me off more is his stupid celebrations and how delusional he is.
Yeah. I don't know if you heard this, but he did say that Ferran Torres said that to him, he sees the game like you know, how maybe possibly how players like Messi and Neymar.
Do you remember,
I'm just lying.
do you remember that one time he said, my confidence from a 10 is a 30? Oh my.
Yeah.
From a 10 to 30, bro, it's confidence. Yeah, bro. Whether you got 2 1-on-1s, what did you do? But your confidence is a 30, right?
And you know,
Come on, bro.
another reason why, bro, we also talk about Ferran Torres. You know, it's not that we hate on him because at the end of the day, you know, he is a Barcelona player. We want the best for any Barcelona players, whether they're doing bad or not. But sometimes we have to be realistic, dude. You're playing for one of the top teams in the world, and you have to go ahead and outperform everybody, bro. Like in a sense where you're not gonna be there and just say, oh, you know what, I can have 1 or 2, 3 games, bro. Come on, dude. You know, when you play for Barcelona, you look at the players like Messi, Neymar, and so many others that have played for Barcelona, bro. Yeah. That, you know, had to kind of compete and do so much. And Ferran Torres, dude, has had, you know, maybe not as much competition, and that's what kind of pisses us off. Yeah. You know, because he, you know, like Bojan, we go back and we touch subjects of like Bojan, you know, Giovanni Dos Santos. Look at the players, kind of monsters they had to compete with. Nolito, Cuenca, Tello, you get me, etc., etc., etc. They had to compete with so many players. And if Ferran Torres was playing back then, dude, Barcelona wouldn't even gotten him, bro.
Like Storker said, I think Ferran Torres would be cleaning all the players' boots, bro. That's what he'll be doing.
Yeah, you know what? So that's
hey, Goldfish, come here, boots.
So yeah, I think that in my opinion, bro, like I think Ferran Torres should definitely leave Barcelona next season, especially if a club comes and offers them, you know, maybe 25, 30 million. I will put him in a bowl and I'll say thank you for your services. Bye bye.
Buy one, get one free.
Yeah, I will definitely. And you know, I'll include, you know, like I said, you buy it, you sell a player and you say, hey, you know what? Thank you very much. Just here you go, it's a bonus. Just get Ferran Torres.
Thank you, bonus.
Yeah, because you know, he had, like I said, bro, he hasn't done anything to kind of go back and say, you know what, yeah, Ferran Torres is so good for Barcelona. And if people really say that about Ferran Torres, bro, are you really watching the games?
I don't think so.
Or are you just watching the highlights, or are you just going based off on the scoreboard?
That's not the.
But are you really watching the games?
Because if you really watch the game, you'll know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
No.
And it's not just us, because sometimes I'm like, man, you know, maybe it's just dude.